Hi team, back again with video number 3 with the Millionaire Mindset app on demand. Let's get right into it, okay? I want to talk about something very, very important today that a lot of millionaires understand. Okay, remember, the reason I use the word millionaire so much is because I want you to get in your mind and in your heart and in your spirit that you are a millionaire even before it manifests. You have to believe it. There's work involved. It's not just pie in the sky, but it starts in your head and your mind. That's why I keep telling you that, and I keep using references of other millionaires, what they've done, and some of the things that I've done to grow my business and make it grow and become what I've always envisioned it to be. That's why I always say, you know, I use a millionaire. I talk about millionaires so much because I see you as a millionaire. That's why you downloaded this, so you can get the mindset to attain it. Whether you're part of my real estate group or any other group that you're in or whatever you're doing, these principles can be applied to any type of company or business, okay? Because it's the mindset that's going to create the wealth, not necessarily you just doing the work. That's part of it. Now, I said something in the last video that I would cover this time, and I said there's a big difference between growth and development, okay? Big difference between growth and development. Let me give you an example of that. Let's say, let's take a little boy, for example, all right? A little boy grows up in the home, and let's just say, the father, for some reason, is not in the home, right? And he grows up, and we all know that there's some great mothers out there, and the vice versa. If this was a single father who didn't have a mother in the home, and he had a little girl in the home, he had to raise his daughter. But let's take for the perspective from the little boy growing up with a single mother without a father there. The boy grows up, he's at 6 and 7 years old, and he's starting to see certain things, and he asks some questions. He goes to mom. Mom does the best that she can, right? 5, 6 years later, he's 12, 13 years old. He has more questions. He's hitting puberty now. He's starting to figure out what's going on with my body, my mind, and, starting to like girls now and those kind of things. And then he's 8. Now all of a sudden, he's 18 years old. The father was not in the home, and he goes off to college, and he goes, let's say 5 years later, 25, anywhere in there, 25, 26 years old, he gets married and never really became a man. Now he grew up, he's able to have children, because he hit puberty and all those things, right? He's a man on the outside. He's grown up, but he hasn't really developed as a man because he never had a father figure to teach him and show him things that men do. Now, vice versa with women. A man can't teach a woman how to be a woman. He just can't do that. Little girl, gets her monthly cycle when she's 12 or 13, grows up, start going into womanhood, start having certain urges, and she want to have those conversations. She go to dad, but dad can only tell her so much. Next thing you know, she grows up, 25 years old, marries a guy, doesn't really know how to be a full adult, mature woman because she never had a woman to show her how to do it. Well, that's the same thing in life. I mean, they grew up, they're adults, but they never developed as men and women. And you have a lot of that going on in real estate. You have a lot of that going on in, mom and pop shops, okay? No matter what you're doing, okay? In Silicon Valley, you have a lot of kids over there, they're great. They have great ideas. New apps are coming out every month, but a lot of those men and women, they may get rich, but they don't truly become wealthy because they don't have a mentor to teach them and show them how to be a man or a woman when it comes to business. That's the power of having a mentor. So that's what I mean when I say, they grew, but they didn't develop, and that's the power of having someone who can kind of guide you and show you, what, don't do that over here. Stay away from that. That's what my mentors teach me. They don't deliver me from all the drama sometimes, because no matter who you are, you're going to go through, no matter if your mentor is one of the best on the planet, you're still going to go through things. Mentors can't shield you from problems, but they can help you circumvent them and help you, avoid big mistakes that you would make you would make them otherwise. We help circumvent the learning curve. That's what we do. We don't avoid you from having them, but we help you from, you're not going to be free from mistakes, is what I'm saying. But we help you limit those mistakes. It's the same thing with men and women growing up in the home. There are certain things a father can pour into the man that's going to help him to grow and develop as a man coming up. That's the same thing with mentors. We want you to be men and women. We want you to be mature when you're doing business, so your business will grow and develop at the same time. And if you don't develop your business, it can hit a plateau, and all of a sudden it can begin to descend, and you'll lose it overnight because you didn't grow as a person, you didn't develop as a person. So the other people that work for you in your corporation, you know, if they're really watching you, they're going to grow at the speed that you grow. So if you're not growing, you're not developing, what's going to happen? They're going to go backwards. As you fall, they fall with you, because, you know, bad leadership is going to create bad, you know, bad mentees. It's going to create bad employees because it trickles from the head down. That's why it's so important to, when you get up there, you're able to sustain what you've built. That's why development is even more important than growth. I'll give you a prime example of that. If you look at my Facebook group right now, we were growing at about 100 people per day. And that's great. But the only problem was we weren't developing as a group. We weren't able to monetize the group. We had all types of scam artists in the group, all types of trolling in the group. You know, when I say trolling, people jumping on posts, cursing and swearing, no professionalism, no integrity. And I had to pipe down on that. I had to say, you know what? No matter how many people are growing and are coming on board, we need to start blocking and removing the negative energy. People who don't follow protocol, we have to pipe down on the scam artists to make our group more about integrity and quality over quantity. So now that we've done that, we don't grow near as fast right now, but we're fully developed. So we're able to monetize, people trust us, and we're able to mentor more effectively now that we've slowed down a little bit and decided to learn how to develop everyone. And we develop our core group. That's why I have a few paying members, and they're developing as people. Their businesses are growing. That's more important than the actual growth. They're both important, because if we didn't have a group of 11,000 people, then we wouldn't have enough. We wouldn't have a platform to minister business business mindset to them. But we had to slow down and focus on what's more important. Development is more important than growth. They're both critical, but I'm going to challenge you as a millionaire with a mindset to develop your mind more. I'll see you in the next video or at the top. Take care. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.